Hey guys, so here is a quick update. This video is not going to be as long as the last one. So what we're going to be doing on here, we've got all our supplies together. Now I've actually already pre-drilled the holes just because it's kind of time consuming because I end up doing it all by hand. So what we're going to need, just regular glue. I've got my magnets. Now the magnets that I'm using for this project are from K&J Magnetics. I try and always use the N52 grade because it's the strongest. But these are 1/8 inch by 1/32. So and the larger ones I'm going to be using are still the N52s, and these are 1/8 by 1/8. So what I've done, I drilled a pilot hole in through there. Then I lined up this piece, carefully holding it in place. I continued to follow through with my pilot hole so that my holes are lined up. And then finally, we put on the last piece and continued on into here. And for that I use a smaller drill bit. That way it doesn't end up binding up. It just makes it a lot easier to go through. Once you have the hole that you want in place, you can either keep following up with a larger size, or like this one is an 1/8 inch drill bit. So what we do is we go in and make our hole. On this one, you can see, have to be very careful as to not ruin the piece, not to split the piece. And what we're going to do now, one of the important things to always remember is when you're working with the magnets, I always just end up doing a stack of them. Take a plain old Sharpie and I mark, you can see one side shiny, one side I mark black. And what I do is I just mark it, pop it to the bottom, mark another one, pop it to the bottom, continue through. That way you make sure that your polarity is all going one direction. The last thing you want to do is place and glue a magnet in place and the polarity be backwards. It's a pain in the butt. So you want to just kind of judge your distance on there. Now on this one I'm going to put 2 on there, that way I can line up and see how those go together. Fits together pretty good. Now you'll see that there's a gap here. Now what we're going to be doing is on this one, it's going to end up being flush in the hole, which is perfect. Now the reason that I have these smaller ones on here are to fill in is to fill in things like this gap. So we'll grab, that looks about 2. Press in. Works pretty good. Might have to file that down just to make sure that I have magnet to magnet contact. Other than that, that's going to work perfect. And I'm not going to make you guys sit through the whole gluing process, but generally what I'll do is I will start gluing in magnets to where they fit good. Just set them to the side, leave them alone, and that'll be it. So I've actually had a lot of people asking me about the magnets, and you're going to be seeing me use them a lot more in these videos. But I wanted to give you a quick update, give you guys something to watch for tonight. So peace out.